talking about. That's what I'm talking about, talking about, talking about.
Hi, you're watching Talking About. I'm John Griffith.
I'm Cara Kilduff.
And who do we have here today?
Welcome back, Derek Bishop. And I thought it was his sister, Rebecca Bishop, but she's not his sister.
No,
You're not even related.
We're not related.
We're not even related.
I walked in, I was like, Derek's sister. No.
No.
Well, we're always happy to have you. And
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to
Well,
meet you.
usually when Derek comes, it's for an album, it's to perform, but this time it's different because now you're coming in your capacity as an art director.
That's right.
Which is pretty darn cool, because
Yeah.
I remember it was like, oh yeah, he directed his own music video. I remember when you did that.
Yeah.
That turned out
Thank you very much.
awesome.
Very sweet.
So what's the new project?
Well, I want to tell you how it started first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to know
Okay.
everything.
Rebecca here, actually, she used to work with my boyfriend, okay, Ken. And so that's how I know her. And she called me up about a year and a half ago or so.
A year ago, yeah.
And she's like, hey, where do you buy greeting cards for your gay, lesbian, your queer friends or whatever? And I said, well, I make my own because that's what I do for a living. I don't make greeting cards for a living, but I, make things. And then she said,
I said, maybe we should start a greeting card company. I had been shopping for greeting cards for a birthday card for my nephew who's transgendered, and I really was struck by how incredibly gender stereotyped the greeting card market was, and I really couldn't find anything that reflected him, his uniqueness, his sense of humor. It was a very frustrating experience. I went to a lot of different stores in the city and just really didn't find anything that I felt connected. And was the type of message I wanted to send, which is, when I realized I have a lot of talented and amazing friends in New York that could, help sort of fulfill a vision.
That's really cool.
yeah.
And the other thing that's weird about that, well, it's not weird, but surprising that in New York, of all places, you can't find something like that.
Anymore. I mean,
Anymore,
they-
yeah.
yeah.
Because there used to be, like I was saying earlier, there used to you could walk down Bleecker Street or 8th Avenue or even like Avenue A and just find enough. You'd find some,
Yeah.
and most of those stores are gone now because they're all
Yeah.
banks,
Or Starbucks.
or Starbucks.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult, and if you go on online, Hallmark and other places have very stereotypical, like gay cards, so they'll have like
Tokenism. Really.
yeah, so they'll have two white girls holding hands, getting married, or whatever. So it's not representative of any kind of spectrum. It's like they feel like, here's our gay card, here's our company is called QueerCards.com.
I like it.
Yes.
And notice the we in
Yes.
queer for the community. So we wanted to make cards that they cover the whole spectrum. And if we're not covering the spectrum, we want people to tell us, because we want to make sure that we can include people. We want every type of individual that wants a card. That if they aren't feeling represented, we want to be able to help them out and bring communities together. And because greeting cards are still that one thing that people actually really, it's you don't get an email. You're like, a card.
Yes.
Yeah.
A card is special.
Yeah, people love greeting cards.
Does your nephew know that this has happened because of him?
Probably not yet. Kind of kept it quiet as we've been ramping up to see what the response is and what the success
I don't
rate
think
is,
you're going to have to
but-
keep that under wraps. I think that's
I
a
think-
really excellent part of the story.
Definitely, and I think it's it's really awesome that he's inspired this, and
Yeah.
we've gotten such great feedback from the community and the people that we've talked to in the community. So we are very
Wait, how old is
excited. He's 21.
he? So he's going to, maybe feel like a little bit of a badass.
He's a
Because
badass.
you do put out quite a wide variety. We do have a picture of like a variety of your cards that can come up. There is a single one. So.
Well, we have them all here, so we can just show you
Yeah.
the whole,
But
the whole batch.
but we have a wide spread just to give the audience an idea. Just if we could get that on. Okay. Director's not listening to me, so we'll just keep talking. Joey's the same way. Joey's off tonight, but Joey's the same way.
Hope you have a super gay birthday.
Yeah, so here's that actual card. There is something inside.
Oh, on the inside it says, "Happy birthday, unicorn."
And who doesn't like a cigar smoking, mohawk wearing unicorn
With a tattoo.
with a tattoo
And muscles.
and muscles and shooting out hearts.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a love gun.
Yeah, it is a
It
love
is a
gun.
love gun.
And this is the one that we almost run out of when we sell them at the Pride fairs. So we're not going to have that problem when we're at New York City Pride this weekend. We're going to have them all ready to go. So then we have, of course, like this is something that's important because let's say you've got somebody that you know is gay and they're afraid. Maybe they're in your family, but everybody knows this person. Like, please just come out of the closet. We've been waiting for you. And so this is something to kind of help with that. It's a little birdie told me you were gay,
it's huge.
and inside, and I told that little birdie, I think that's fab. So this is a great way
Okay.
to like opening the door and then kicking them out of it. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, we've got. This was. Is that the word I should say? It was like, thank you for
Yeah,
coming
just-
out. We've been expecting you.
That's good.
Yeah, because like just hurry. So then we have some very just nice
That's
basics.
a lot.
We have
Yeah.
12.
We
Yeah.
have 12, and we're planning on designing more so that we can broaden
That's
the
good.
diversity and broaden the inclusion.
Well, 12 is a good number to start with, and you build from there,
We
which
have
is
our
great.
nice happy Pride cards because
Okay.
it's Pride season and everyone wants. Everyone
And
wants
different areas. I mean, New York is June. June is Pride
Yes,
in
it
the area.
keeps
If you
going.
go to southern states, it's fall or spring,
Mhm.
and it's different times all over the country and
You
around
guys
the
are gonna be
world.
busy.
We
Well-
hope to be.
We're also hoping that like online sales will take off because right now we just launched, and so our first order of business was going to Queens Pride, Brooklyn Pride, New York City Pride this month. So we really haven't started advertising that much online. But as soon as this Pride wraps up on Sunday,
Because the website is
the website is up and running, queercards.com.
with a K.
With a K, which you can't see. Yeah, but you can just do this. But yeah, the website is open and running, and all the cards are free shipping. So whether you see us on the street or you buy one online, it's still the same cost. But yeah, let me show you a few more of our favorites. In that card I told you about with the two white ladies holding
Yeah.
hands, this is kind of
Your response.
yes. The only lesbian wedding card I found had a picture of two blonde ladies wearing white, holding hands, and that's so not
Yeah.
either of
And
you.
there it is on the screen.
Happy wedding day to two originals. And this one's, I've already given this out to two people that got married.
That's
because
awesome.
that they don't look anything like that, and you want to,
Mm-hmm.
If you have a friend that's aging or they just adopted, or a straight friend that just had a baby, you can get them the I knew you always wanted to be a daddy card, which is multiple uses. We even had somebody at the last Pride that said they were buying it for their homophobic friend who was having a baby. So see, it has multiple uses. These just aren't for the queer community. They're for the allies or the people that don't like the gays. It's a very nice.
That don't like the gays.
There you go.
What does that say on the inside?
Oh, in the inside it says, "Congratulations, baby."
Oh.
At one point, I was going to say congratulations on your baby, but then we thought we'd be limiting because what if, you want to give this to your friend that just started dating a 20-year-old and he's 50? This also works. See? Multiple uses for these cards.
You guys are smart. Y'all are using your brains.
We're trying.
It's exciting. Wait.
We wanted a card that, because what we've learned already, we've already learned from meeting people at the different Pride fairs that we're not covering all the bases, But we, in anticipation that we probably weren't, we did make a few cards to help with that. And one of them is the, here's your PC, gender-free, anti-stereotype, LGBTQQIAPP queer generic greeting card. If it doesn't sum it all up, then we've got this one here, which is wishing you a happy checkbox, birthday, anniversary, transitioning, Parents' Day, Pride, sobriety, wedding, divorce, adoption, threesome, Wednesday, and then write in whatever you want at the bottom. And people have been buying this one, and very exciting to put whatever they want to at the bottom. They don't let us know, but So we've got those. We've got some fun. This is just a very sweet card for any day of the week. Valentine's Day, anniversaries, but also it can be for your dad, for Father's Day. And I actually gave this card to my dad for Father's Day because I didn't want to give my dad that card. Although it's a perfect Father's Day card, even though Father's Day has
It
passed.
is a good Father's Day.
It is a perfect. And then the pronoun card, which they showed on the screen earlier.
I like that.
Yeah. So we'll do that. And then this one is kind of for, we have some jokey cards, but this is our gay superhero guy. And it says, you wear a harness so you can fly, save lives, fight crime. It's got nothing to do with you being a total slut. So, because everybody's got a friend that just loves to have sex, and who doesn't, you know? So this is a card to let them know that being a slut is good. So,
I love your delivery. So there's the card. So da-da-da-da-da. It's so funny to have you here in this capacity, like as art director Derek, as opposed to musician Derek. You're really funny.
well,
You're a good salesman. You guys are.
well, we're missing a key component of our team, and that's Ken. He's my boyfriend, and so we at the Pride fairs we all do a certain job.
Yeah.
And his specialty is closing the deal when people come to the table. If anyone walks by and they see, he will have them selling cards. Rebecca and I just kind of sit there. We're just like, oh, you know, like I don't know what to
I'm
say.
more the introverted.
No, I don't know what to say either. I'm like free shipping, boo. But
Seriously?
Yeah, but somehow he's like snaps in, locks in, gets their eyes, and then they walk away with 5 cards.
Sees his prey.
He does.
That's what it is.
He does. He's very good at that. So he's the true salesman in terms of like, you know, interacting with people.
No,
So
this
yeah,
is
he's very
funny.
good.
Maybe you can bring your nephew,
Yeah.
like, to pimp him out. And be like, you know,
Yes.
you could be like our story, and you can have like a little cartoon of him. So then he'll be like, I have my own cartoon.
Yeah.
What? Shut up. I have my own anime. What? Sorry.
Well, that's well, that concept is
Yeah.
perfect for your About Us page on the website.
Yeah.
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 So there you go.
Well, no, I mean, and I'm being truly serious with this because I've gone to speak at a few, you know, like, you know, queer like comedy nights or whatever, just to, you know, to talk about it. And we find this out at the Pride fairs because if it's slow and people are just casually walking by, we want to interact with them and find out what they think of the cards, but also, you know, what kind of card are you looking for, you know, and if you don't have it. And like one lesbian came up and she said, well, I would like a card because I don't feel represented in the lesbian community because I don't look like a lesbian, you know. And I thought about that for a second, and I was like, that's probably a lot of people's thought in terms of greeting cards. So that's one of the reasons that we actually are trying to stick to text-heavy cards, because that way you're not putting a picture of, you know, a good-looking gay couple,
visual of a
because not everybody is a
specific
good-looking
type.
gay couple. You know, not everybody's a good-looking white couple, and everybody's a good-looking black couple. You know, so we want to stray away from that. We're going to be using stick figures for some of them because those
like
are,
that.
you
I
know,
love
those are
stick
racial-free, and you can
Who
be.
doesn't love a stick
I
figure doing
know.
something funny?
Exactly.
Like those ones that people put in the backs of their cars, you know,
Yeah.
like kicking the dog, which is horrible. But I mean,
We will not be having stick
No.
figures kicking dogs.
No.
But yeah, so I mean, it's fun to find creative ways to make sure that you can represent people in the nicest way possible, so that they feel welcome and they feel loved. And that's really, you know, like that's what I've really enjoyed about this is talking to the people. You
That's
know, and
cool.
yeah, it really is fun, and it's exciting. Although we can't wait to have a Saturday off because these Pride fairs have been like back to back, and it's just like
Yeah, it's the time of year. It'll come.
yeah, no,
that's a lot of gayness.
It is a lot of gayness.
That's a lot.
But
And
it's
yeah.
fun. It's exhausting, but
It
it's
is.
been a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, and our booth, if you happen to come by, will be between 10th and 11th on University.
University, yeah.
And our booth looks like a gay explosion. It's like rainbows and red, blue, you know, you know what rainbows are. I don't need to line out the color.
You're wearing one on your shirt.
Yes.
It
You
looks
know
just
what
like that.
rainbows are. That would be a good card.
Yeah, you know what rainbows are. I don't need to tell
There's no
you.
rainbow on this
Yeah.
card. You know what rainbows are.
It's a good card.
I might
like
bring you
it.
in as a
I
creative
like it.
consultant.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Okay,
I'm
well,
good at that shit.
if you're
For
not
real.
if you're not too mad at the Pride Fair being shortened and turned into a U
No,
shape,
it's okay.
Yeah.
It is?
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah,
bad function.
7th Avenue, 8th Street, and then up 5th. So it just makes a U shape. It's very strange.
It's odd.
But I didn't plan it. I'm just, you know,
No,
I
I
just got a
know,
booth.
you're just the messenger. It's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, that's just odd.
Yeah, it is.
Why are they trying to oppress our pride parade?
Every few years they seem to do something funky
They
like
do,
that. It's
yeah.
like, let's try this.
Oh, they're going to do that for the Halloween parade? Whatever de Blasio.
I want to show you how our cards come packaged as well, real quick.
Okay.
Yes, please. I would
Please
really
do
like
so.
that.
All the cards come in they come with a beautiful rainbow envelope, possibly, and a reusable vinyl sticker because we want it. Most of our cards are.
They're sustainable. We use one of the printers we use is a green printer, so they use soy-based inks, high recycled fiber content in their papers, and look to reduce the waste and water usage.
I was going to ask you guys that because I didn't want to be
Yeah.
snarky like jerk lesbian because I was looking. I was like, where are these cards printed?
No, I'm with you on that. I'm a total.
That was one
tree
of her
hugger.
first things. She's like, that needs to happen in our, and it was. So we looked it up and found it. Like a few things aren't recyclable, like the stickers and of course the plastic bags and things like that. But the plastic
But they're
bags
reusable.
You can reuse them for sand.
Yes, you can.
Yes, because everyone wants to collect sand and bring it home. But anyway,
You can put your shells in there.
but anyway, we have a little this little gift bag for the two of you.
Thank you.
So that's yours because
Thanks.
it's got the two ladies, and that's yours. It's got the
There you
two.
go.
That's how I could,
What are you calling lady? I'm kidding. Oh my God, thank you.
Yeah. So, but pass those out. Give them to your,
Yeah, no, they
your
will.
gay people.
Oh, I'm gonna
Or your
pimp you
straight
guys.
people.
I'm gonna pimp you guys out.
Please.
Hey, have you guys approached Whole Foods?
We have not approached Whole Foods. We haven't really approached anybody apart from the people on the street that we're like when we have a booth. Not just people on the street, but like when we have a booth.
Really? What corner?
Yeah, 11th and 10th on University next
There was,
to
I'm
Sunday.
trying to think. There was some other place that I used to like to go to that had like local,
Local
cards. I want to say it was Whole Foods, but there were a couple other places I used to frequent. Oh no, I know what it was. It was Barnes and Noble, not
Ah,
Whole Foods.
Yeah,
Barnes and Noble.
one sells food, one sells books.
Yeah. Shut up, they're reading cards.
They do. You're
My
right.
health
you're
and
right.
beauty.
No, that's a good suggestion. We haven't started retail rollout since we really just got up and running and launched everything in Pride Month. So
Everything was set to go for that first Pride, which was
Yeah.
the first week of June. So the website was finished Thursday before the first Pride. We got all the cards boxed by that first Pride. So this is brand new, and we're really excited about it. We're excited to, of course, offer up a product that we hope there's a need for, but mainly like it's like we've talked about. It's really just for me. Like I've gone to Pride fairs for years, but I've never gone to one and just stayed in the same place and talked to people. Normally you just kind of walk by and you're like, oh, that's cute. This is lovely. This is like I really feel more connected to just people in general because we really are getting their stories, and it's really lovely. It really is, and it's.
Plus, you're getting ideas. You can steal parts of their souls.
Oh yes, no, we're stealing all of their souls.
Sharing.
Yeah.
We're sharing parts of their souls and their stories.
All of the souls will be mine.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it is. It is great that that's there, and people, and also like if we want you to go on queercards.com, and if there's a card ID you have, let us know if there's a like if you don't feel that we are covering the bases. We want that. We really do.
I think this
Well,
is going to take off.
Yeah,
for you
this is a
guys.
solid foundation in variety.
Yeah.
And with your abilities and know-how and so on, you're just going to go up.
Well, this is all the ideas I have. At the Pride Fair, we're like, "What's next?" We do this. I'm like, "I can't right now. I'm mentally just creatively zapped." But after Pride Fair, I'm hoping.
I need
that-
my smoking jacket. Snifter full of seltzer.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
post-Pride, there are a bunch of holidays.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
so
there's a lot of holidays, and I do think there's a lot of ideas.
Oh my
Yeah.
A lot
God,
of
you guys
ideas.
could have so much fun with holidays.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Give me some ideas. I'm creatively dead right now.
what? I'm creatively dead right now. I'm a shell.
It's true.
I don't know, but think turkeys, think fisting.
Oh! There you go. All
Could be
right.
for everyone.
And your mom just wanting to stuff a turkey.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So thank you. That's an image. I'll have
there was
to.
one year my mother was fisting the turkey. Oh,
See, I was thinking more along the lines of Halloween and Arbor Day, but
Arbor Day.
Yeah.
You are obscure.
Well, someone asked us, or I think someone jokingly asked me online, like, do you have a card for Flag Day, which was
Which
2
was
days ago.
just, earlier this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We're not showing it.
It's called Fag Day.
last
I'm
week,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. It was-
Oh, that's
there you go.
all there,
Oh,
Derek.
it's still there.
Yeah, you still
I had to
got
come to Queens to get my, my choo-choo back. I had to ride the 7 train for 2 hours to get it back. No, we love this, and if you are, if you're not too afraid of the crowds, come by. We'd love to see you.
I don't know what my plans are for the weekend. I may be in town, I may be not. But if I'm in town, I'm gonna come harass you guys.
Please.
I'm going to come with a notebook full of ideas.
Good. Well, you
Awesome.
can't miss us because we're in a rainbow-colored booth, and if you don't know what a rainbow is,
I don't have to tell you. You know what a rainbow is.
but yeah, it's a very gay booth, and we love that. This is funny. So in Queens, we were setting up, and a guy walks by, dressed just like this. I kid you not, right? And I grabbed one of the cards, and I ran over and I said, "Will you take a picture with us because this is you?" And except he was all in pink, but it was the exact same, like wings and boots and gloves and everything. He was the condom fairy, and he was there to hand out condoms to people so they'd be safe, and that was sweet. And he took pictures. And now, so I'm waiting to see this guy, on
Oh,
Sunday.
you're going to see that
He
guy.
will be there on Sunday, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, too! Like your eyes will be feasting on all that is our community. So you're gonna get so many ideas.
No, it's it really is. It's again. I mean, I don't mean to keep harping on this, but it really is. It's really heartwarming to be able to connect with the people and just at Brooklyn Pride, we were kind of overwhelmed with the amount of lesbian moms because that's Park Slope a lot, but and so that
Yes.
then we're like, oh, we need lesbian mom cards, like boom,
Yeah.
in Queens we found out that there's this contingent wearing stickers that said Hot Queer Asian, and I'm
Yep.
like, I didn't know that used to be. See, of course, if I tried to sell the Hot Queer Asian cards at Park Slope, it probably wouldn't have
No.
worked, So you got to know your market. But see, it's Sunday. It's free for all. It's all gay, the whole spectrum.
You guys are just gonna go and be sponges.
Yes.
Soak it all in.
I hope so. But yeah. So you can check us out online, of course. Not only at queercards.com, but also on Facebook, Twitter, and the Gram, the Instagram, and all of its hashtag queercards. Not hashtag, the @ symbol. It's right down here.
We know what you meant. You're just a shell right now.
I
It's
know,
okay.
Michelle.
I'm sure a hashtag will.
But yeah, but also
get
if you
you
come
there.
by, you can get lots of swag, including
Ooh.
buttons and stickers, which
Yes.
I have
Who
you
doesn't
both
love
on.
buttons and stickers?
I know, buttons.
Everybody.
People request buttons and stickers because if you don't have freebie things for them to take, they just walk away.
And
That's
actually,
true.
I just did some closet cleaning, and I found buttons and stickers from way back. My favorite is my I Heart Meat. From the Big Apple Barbecue. I'm not
I like
kidding.
them.
I love meat. I need to get that for a friend of mine.
We could probably get a card for that one.
could.
for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Good. And we actually make we made a food date to go to Costco to get their beef brisket sandwich. And it's a thing now. Have
It
you ever
is?
had it? It's so
I haven't.
fucking good.
Did you go up to the Costco up in 117th?
Yeah, baby. Or any one.
Any
Yeah.
Costco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Canada, Costco, they don't have the beef brisket sandwich.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, they have hot dogs.
I don't know. Well, Costco got rid of my favorite Very Berry Sundae. So I'm sad. Hernan is sad. So
We won't make a card for that.
okay,
Unfortunately.
that's
Sorry.
good. We want happy uppy cards until it's time not to.
So, yeah.
Happy uppy.
Yeah, happy.
Oh, just wait till you get really rolling with this, and you can make the ones that open up and sing songs and shit.
They'll be all my songs.
Yes!
It's cross marketing.
No, you
No,
can do
it's
the recording.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I got big plans for you.
Yeah, thank you. Let's keep you on the payroll. Well, currently we have 2 interns. They're just friends of ours, but they said they wanted to help. So they get a free T-shirt, and they call themselves interns. I love that. And they're the ones that bring the people in,
Yeah.
off the street. Because, at any kind of pride fair, it's just like a street fair, and people just kind of look straight, and they don't
Yeah.
really, not straight, but they look, directly ahead. They don't
Yeah.
look to the left or right. So
They look gaily forward.
Yeah, exactly. So our interns reel them in, and then Ken seals the deal when they get to the table, and Rebecca and I just sit there and just, it's like,
Because Ken is like the hunter.
he is, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, yeah. So we have interns. So if you want to be an unpaid worker for Queer Cards, write us. We'll buy you a shirt, and you have to hang out with us all day long on Sunday.
But they get a title.
They get
Intern.
an intern, and we have one guy that has claimed head intern because he was the first one. So
Is it because he's in charge, or
yeah, it's because he wants to be in charge.
He
And
does the intern training.
he does.
It's fantastic.
What is his name? Alexander Haig? I'm in charge now.
Yeah, but they're fun. And I think they have a lot of fun.
I feel like we
hanging
sold
out,
most of our
meeting
cards
people.
because they bring them to us. So anyway, intern.
Bring the peoples to us to buy the cards.
But our first Pride Fair was at Queens, and we were right beside one of those places that make the Renaissance turkey legs. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it's just meat. And we were directly beside the exhaust from turkey leg, you know.
You smelled like that.
We smelled like that. Our product smelled like it. Our clothes, the shirt had to be washed like 3 times.
Delicious.
It was awful. I mean,
That's not
and
a
at
good
one
smell.
point there was a line for the turkey drumsticks or legs or whatever in front of our booth. And we're like, nope. So we had to have them curl around, you know. But other than that,
You need bouncers.
We need. There you go. Bouncers and interns. Queercards.com.
Intern bouncers because they're unpaid.
That's true.
Not to be confused with bouncing interns.
Which also happens because it's a gay event. So
This
What
is
happened to
true.
all those turkeys? A lot of turkeys in wheelchairs now.
I don't know.
I know.
We could go on and on, but we are out of time. And I
Oh,
do
no.
want to thank you so much, both of you, for being
Thank
here.
you. We really appreciate it.
Queercards.com.
Yes.
And check us out at talkingabout.info. That leads right to our YouTube page. Plenty of shows there. This one will be there very soon. I'm John Griffith.
I'm Cara Kilduff.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. So thank you for this.
Of course. Thank you for this opportunity. And of course, you get to stick
I'm
around
going
a
to put
button.
you guys out on the